Hello, everyone. This is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today, we're going to talk to you guys about, is Credit Karma still worth your time? As we know, Credit Karma's been out for years. I don't even know if you guys remember when Credit Karma first came out. They only had one bureau at the time. And of course, that quickly transitioned to adding Equifax. But there's a lot of politics that kind of going on behind the scenes. Let's go straight into it. The pros and cons of Credit Karma. Let's actually start off with the pros, right? Number one, the biggest pro, they're free, right? You can't really argue with free. And then obviously number two is that, you're able to see at least 2 out of 3 of the credit bureaus. And of course, they update every week. So that's always a good perk to have as well, too. And if you kind of want to reset that date, all you have to do is just check it at a different time. So if you check it, let's say on Mondays, then obviously it's going to update every single Monday. But if you, let's say, for example, you want to just check it on Fridays, just wait until the following Friday, 2 Fridays actually, and then check it, and then that will reset your time frame. But if you don't check it within a 7 day, after a 7 day period, then it will obviously update when that period does come about. Okay. I do like how there are certain account suggestions, but that also goes into my con section as well too when I get to it, because there are some times where people they don't know what they will qualify for or have a good chance of getting approved for. And then not only that, but I love a lot of their calculators. Sometimes they're able to let you know how much you could save if people because a lot of people don't understand how interest works, and they can see at least how much they were able to save if they drop down from 20% to 15%, because a lot of people don't think about it like that. Or even it's something as simple as having a 5% mortgage, right? And then versus having a 3% mortgage, and why you should consider refinancing. So I love how they see people based on where they are right now. But that is going to lead to some cons, the account suggestions. The problem is with that is that now Credit Karma has become more of just pushing products to people, and there have been products where I have seen clients where they should not be seeing that offer. There's no way you're in the 620s, 630s, and you're seeing offers for American Express. You're just going to get that hard inquiry, unfortunately, for no reason. And so just little things like that. I think that they need to update their algorithms on that, because there are some accounts that are great for people to consider, but there are some that people actually end up seeing and applying for, getting denied. And of course, now they have that unnecessary inquiry on their credit report, but they only applied for it because Credit Karma suggested it. So that's something I think that they most definitely should improve on. Obviously, the fact that they are missing Experian, right? For those who don't know, Credit Karma uses an algorithm called Vantage 3.0. Vantage has been around for quite some time. Vantage 3.0 was actually created, or the Vantage score in general was created by the 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So they created that to be in direct competition with Fair Isaac Incorporation, as we all know as FICO, which has been out since the late 80s. That said, since they now have that algorithm, the problem is that if they were to allow Credit Karma to show Experian, that would put a lot of places out of business, to be quite frank with you. For those who don't know, and you need to check this too, if you're paying TransUnion or Equifax, like if you have an account with them from their actual websites and you're paying on a monthly basis, there's a 95% chance that score you're paying for is the exact same score that's on Credit Karma. But they don't want you to know that. It's in fine print. You can't make people read everything, right? So it's up to you. So again, people don't know that Equifax.com provides a Vantage 3.0 score that people pay for, that you can get for free on Credit Karma. But if they allow Credit Karma to show Experian, a lot of companies that provide the Vantage score on all 3 credit bureaus with monthly updates and things of that sort, like Credit Smart, Identity IQ, Wallet Hub, so on and so forth, they will put those companies out of business, because those are the exact algorithms that's there. It is literally there. So if they do that, it's going to put a lot of companies out of business and kind of shake up the market. So I think that's more so the politics, if you will, behind the scenes. But obviously, The fact that you even got those two at no charge, I mean, that's still huge. You can still look at it. It's still a great way to look at your credit report without necessarily having to pay something. And it's also a great segue into it as well, too, because many of these platforms only update once a month, unless you have alerts. But if there's something you just want to just keep an eye on, or something that you thought you made a mistake on, or something that just, is may not necessarily be alert worthy, but you just want to just make sure that something didn't happen. Just because you didn't get an alert about it doesn't mean it didn't happen. You may just have not gotten that alert yet. But those are the pros and cons, for the most part. As we know, Credit Karma is free. That's what makes it free, is the relationships that they build with all these brands that they are essentially pushing, to their client base. And I say pushing because, it's not a gentle situation. It's most definitely, hey, you qualify for this based on what we think, based on like our algorithm and what we can see, that you should be able to get approved for XYZ. And then if you don't, obviously, you just take those chances. I think that they should kind of lower the bar on those. And even if a person could get an American Express at a 640 score, but just looking at the percentages of how many people actually get approved for that, I wouldn't serve that up as something that's there. I'd rather a person make that mistake on their own versus me saying, hey, you should get approved for this. And now, granted, no one knows, they can't see everything, they can't see your income. There's things that obviously that play a role, but assuming that the person has the averages, of incomes and debts and things of that sort, obviously you can kind of get a feel for what a person is at, just by looking at their credit report, and then just kind of making sure that they kind of change up the analytics on that, so people can make a good decision if they want to move forward. But overall, Credit Karma is still a great option. It's free. You get what you pay for. But I mean, it's most definitely a lot of value if you actually take time to kind of dig around through the site. It's a great knowledge base as well. So of course, if you like this video, like it, you want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe, as we have nothing but great content on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.